What's up, everybody? We are back, and I got some more Pokemon Grand Colosseum. In that last one, I was just introducing the game to us, introducing us to our new adventure that we're going on. We saved this young lady here from getting kidnapped, and we're back at the mayor's place. We have our Umbreon and Espeon. You know, they're sisters. When we first came back to Phoenix, that lady told us some stuff was going down. We saw I don't even know if I can call that dude friendly or not, but we saw an individual coming out the mayor's house. So we're about to go back in and see what's going on in here. And would you look at this? Now, if I would have played Pokemon Colosseum first, we would know, this is Mirror B. He's one of our favorite characters and whatnot, but But Master Mirror B, it's him. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? Damn, you gonna talk to your boys like that? Darling, did you say your name was Ragdoll or something? Hey man. I don't know why you call me darling like that, And what's up with his hands? Maybe the creators forgot to actually give him fingers. Unless I'm looking at his hands wrong. Actually, I think I am looking at his hands wrong. Oh boys. Ooh, he's so sweet. Remind me of Road Bounds. Give it up for sweetness. Oh, his walk so sassy. And these three gentlemen here, blue, red, and green. Yeah, we finna beat his ass the second time. I don't even know why he tried that shit this time. Alright, we got our Umbreon and our Espeon out here. I hope he doesn't use Fake Out. And if he does use Fake Out, I hope he uses it on Umbreon. Of course he doesn't. I should have seen that shit coming though, to be honest. Disarming Voice, a fairy type move. We take that like a champ, both of them. Alright, now we're gonna use the Helping Hand Confusion combo. Undefeated combo, by the way. Well, I guess it is a defeatable combo if I get, Psybeam, it's Psychic, so on and so forth. Alright, level 27. Alright, I'm gonna start attacking with Umbreon so I can keep Espeon healthy a little bit. Oh, that was a decent amount of damage. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just knock him out. Probably as healthy as I'm gonna get. The Lombre might keep attacking me. But there we go. That's Foley out of there. And we grew a level. Yup, get out of here, you little peon. You suck. You suck, Folly. truly. And I know the dialogue said his tail off or something like that. He doesn't have a tail off. It's insane. He doesn't have a tail off. And this is why she's called Hinata. Because she saw that Pokemon. That's why. You know, he sees that aura. And in the original, the Pyrite is a Makuhita, but as you can see, this game had other plans. We're gonna knock out the Ragdolls first because that is most dangerous to us. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Alright. Yep, really needed to get that knockout right there. You really needed it. Duskull. Alright, what I gotta hope for is that when he uses Body Slam, I gotta hope and pray I get paralyzed, because being paralyzed would, or getting paralyzed would help me more than anything right about now. Shit. Alright, we got the flinch, but damn. Alright. Dude, we gotta go on the offense. Alright, Espeon gets knocked out, but that's alright. Nightshade. Another one. Okay, there we go. We got the paralyzed. Now I really need the Duskull to get flinched or knocked out, something. Another Nightshade. Okay. The beauty about Nightshade is it's only gonna do, you know, that set amount of damage. But I might be in the process of getting cooked right now. There you go. You hit yourself. And we gotta use another super potion too. Because Umbreon isn't taking a Body Slam and a Nightshade, it's not happening. I'm not ashamed of using items in battle right now, at least not for this game, I'm not. Nah. Okay. Gotta knock out that Duskull. This motherfucker is using Follow Me. I'm not gonna lie, that's a brilliant strategy. I'm not even mad at it. It's top tier strat right there. And the bite's just not doing enough either. Another super potion it is. Hopefully he doesn't go for Body Slam. Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind the follow me's. We don't. But I think what I'm gonna try to do now is just chuck a Pokeball at this thing, and hopefully I get lucky. It is paralyzed. It got a little bit of damage on him, and I'm using the Great Ball because, you know, it's an evolved. It's a Pyrite, for crying out loud. It's evolved. Alright. Let me go ahead and try to snag this guy. Yep. Got him. And that's the cool thing. We instantly send it out against them. Instantly send them out. Alright. Now here's the funny thing. I'm gonna heal up so Umbreon doesn't get knocked out. I would hate for Umbreon to get knocked out. But it would be hilarious if I, you know, just don't get the knockout. I get paralyzed. I think that would be funny. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. I'm gonna use Moonlight this time. I'm gonna use Moonlight and Potion up just so I can be sure we survive a turn. I used a lot of potions this battle. Okay. Now what are the odds I get double paralyzed? I do think they're relatively low, but you know, the Poke Gods are really never on my favor sometimes. Alright. We were able to get the knockout. Took a while, but we were able to get it. Alright, Trudley and Folly, they were beaten. And I know Folly, I think it's supposed to be Foley, but it's Folly. The Folly instead of Foley. I think that's a funny mishap. Look at her, she's jumping with joy. Hinata, good job though, we did it. And yes, there are many more like it. There are many more like it. Let's get out of here. Let's scram. All right, so here's an important choice, you know. Our next encounter, you know, our next shadow encounter. Now, like I said, I think this is the Hoenn patch that I have. So it's either gonna be Grovyle, Marshtomp, or Blaziken, or Combusken. I think for my team synergy, I am going to get Torchic or Combusken. And it's mostly because of those bug types. Bug types would eventually be a problem for me. So I'm gonna get Combusken. Usually I get Marshtomp. You know, out of 3rd gen starters, I like Mudkip the most. But I will say this, 3rd generation is probably the most perfect set of starters we've ever gotten in the Pokemon franchise. That's just my opinion. And I say that because I think all 3 starters are good. All 3 of them. Perfect. I'm talking absolute cinema. But that's just, again, my opinion. I'm willing to, you know, debate with anybody on that. Alright, but this should be relatively easy, knocking out the Drowsy and the Limelight. I gotta be real careful not to knock it out too though. Espeon gets a crit, it's over. But yep, okay, I am correct. I do have the Hoenn patch, and there we go, Combusken. And I'm choosing Combusken literally just for those pesky bug type Pokemon that we are likely to run into. Very much so likely to run into. And steel types. Steel types would stop me right in my tracks too, and I just don't want those problems. So yeah, we're gonna use Open Hand Swift and start chucking some Pokeballs. Drowsy with that extendo nose. Gotta love him though. Got uppercut off the rip. Combuskin is dangerous, bruh. And it has speed boost. Hmm. Okay. Let's use some Confuse Ray. And let's fire off another Swift. Honestly, it's amazing to see that that Espeon is still faster than the Combuskin after a speed boost. That is pretty insane to see. But luckily we got another Pokemon in our back pocket, being the Furret. Another speed boost. But I'm also at the point where I could just start chucking balls at this thing. Balls. I'm gonna try this one. The Premier Ball, it's ooh. Almost did some bad shit there. I'm gonna call. I'm just afraid of using Swift and getting a crit. I just don't want to go through those things. Come on, man. You gotta stay in though. Of course you don't, because you're a Combuskin. Citrus berry in our back pocket, that's cool. Let me fire off a great ball. I guess I'll use Swift and just pray that I don't, crit the bastard. Okay. I'm in the great ball. There we go. Yeah, we don't necessarily blame them for losing. We just blame them for running it, just having run in with me. We turn into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. Damn. No, you didn't. Yeah, they did. He just told you. He just told you what they did. Then he runs off. Oh yeah, when I was little, my grandma told me about shadow Pokemon. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, but before we go anywhere, we're healing the fuck up. We're healing up. We need that bad. And Pyrite is also a place where I typically, grind my team up a little bit. So we might, have to go through a training sesh. All right, let's go. The construction lot. I don't know why we're going here, but something tells me it's very important that I come here. Isn't there an item or something? Okay, not yet. Hadn't been triggered yet. Okay. All right, now on to Pyrite. Now, I'm also a fan of Pyrite's theme. It's tune. As soon as you hear them fingers snapping and that saxophone going off, love it. Mr. Johnson, give a man a break. Yeah, Mr. Johnson is a police officer, and he is just not very. He's not a good police officer, let me tell you. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. And that's honestly fair. Damn, if you don't want to get hurt, get the hell out of here. I respect it. But one of the big reasons why we came to Pyrite, we came to Pyrite mainly for the Jesus. Well, not the this. Well, let me pick some shit up. I'll pick up 3 this time. Not for the mark, but Battle Square in particular. There's more people to fight. And hold on, before we even go there, we gotta come in here and watch this guy gets fucking snapped on. Talk to the receptionist, but right now he's busy. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to that bookshelf. I should never did that. For now, we're just gonna move on with the Ragdoll. It was here in this square that I saw that strange Pokemon. I tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. Thank you for the heads up. Damn, thought there was a box over there, but whatever. I wonder if I can go in right away. Okay, no, I can't. All right, so moving on. So we got to talk to Kel. That's in the front of the city. But the thing about that is that he has, a stronger team. So I'm about to beat these dudes up, and they all got decent Pokemon with them. We're gonna take our time and fight everybody. And that's probably what I should have did first instead of trying to continue on with the story. But it is what it is. I already started. Magmar. Honestly, I wasn't expecting Magmar to be the shadow Pokemon. I thought it was going to be like Cargo or something. But then it only makes sense that it is Magmar. It's level 32. So that's another dead giveaway too. The shadow Pokemon are typically higher level at the beginning of the game. So yeah. And it can definitely survive the Helping Hand confusion combo. Damn. Earned this on the first attempt. It's a bad day to be an Espeon. Boy, oh boy. Alright, so this is what I am going to do. I am going to use Confuse Ray on the Magmar, switch Espeon out, and bring in the Pyrite. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh shit. Super effective. Oh yes. Pyrite is now a normal ground type. So let's go ahead and check it out real quick. Hasty nature, normal ground type, and it has the pickup ability, which ain't bad. And we got body slam right away, so that's beautiful. The Magmar is confused. I'm gonna use Helping Hand and body slam on the Azumarill. Hopefully the Magmar hits itself in confusion. If I'm able to get that, wasted a fucking turn. That's what that's what that was. Shit, man. Yeah, getting hit with a bubble beam off the entrance is crazy too. And my speed drops. That's some shit. Gotta use Confuse Ray on that guy, and then let's just try to attack it. I really need this Magmar to hit itself. It's fucking me up right now. Okay, at least that hit itself in confusion. Damn it, Combusted. Now is not the time to catch a fucking attitude. It's truly not the time to catch an attitude. Let me use Moonlight, and then let me still fire off a Shadow Rush. No, I'm actually going to use Helping Hand, fire off the Shadow Rush. Okay, that's perfect. It finally hit itself. Damn, the crit, the Helping Hand, it wasn't enough. Damn, hit yourself, and it still wasn't enough. Alright, let me use Bite with Umbreon, then up the Pokeball at Magmar. I might get it. I might be able to get him. Damn it, of course I don't. And it snapped out of confusion. And it lands the low kick. This is a tough one right here. Honestly, what I might have to do is just whoop the shit out his team and then call myself trying to catch the Magmar. Yeah, I think that's my best bet, so that's what I'm gonna try to go for. Now, the crazy part is, I would truly hate if send the Espeon out and it dies to burn. That will suck so fucking much. Called it. Fucking called it. Alright. Let me see if I can knock the Sway Blue out at least. And I don't get the crit that time. That fucking sucks. And he crits me. Wow. And that's how this game is gonna go. I shit you not. That's how this game is gonna go. Damn, they sent me all the way back to Phoenix. That's crazy. Well, we definitely got to go back and run those ones. So, no, wait, sit tight for me real quick. Sit tight for me. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, of course we had to rerun that fade because he beat me the first time. But this time I was able to snag the Magmar finally. And I'm about to knock out his Sway Blue. Yeah, we don't Oh, like, why is that not very effective? This thing must be dragon flying now. I wish I would have just remembered this stuff. But it's alright. We're still gonna limit Combustion with these damn attitudes. Oh, is it fairy flying? So that means when it evolves, it's dragon fairy. That's interesting. Use helping hand and shadow rush. And yep, like I said, that is how this game is gonna go. We're gonna be taking a decent amount of L's because I damn sure did not see that one coming. All right, let me turn that game speed back down. All right, but I am gonna end it right there, and in the next one I'm gonna show y'all the rest of Pyrite, snack some more shadow Pokemon. We're gonna run up on Kale and see what else we can get done out here in Pyrite. Like usual, I appreciate all the support. Like usual, be safe, be careful, tell somebody you love them, and until next time, peace out.